Hello, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you a double shock lineup on every single map except for Breeze A, because there just isn't one. But on every other map, every single site, a double shock lineup. Ascent A Default shocks. Line up the HUD to the left of the drone on this pipe like this, 2 power.
Revealing area.
Then the HUD to the left of the drone in between these two colored bricks.
Scanning ahead.
Ascent B Default. For the first one, you're going to aim right there on that island. And for the second one, you're going to aim right here in between that crack that meets the window. First arrow, 2 bounces, 3 power.
Scanning ahead.
Second arrow, 1 bounce, 3 power.
Revealing area.
Split A blue boxes. You're going to want to jam yourself in this corner on top of the plant. For the first arrow, aim at the second light from the right and line up the drone wing there with 2 power.
Scanning ahead.
Then for the second arrow, it's a little more tricky. You're going to want to line up right there with the shock dart symbol and go for a 1 bounce, 1 power jump.
Scanning ahead.
Tap. So together, they'll look like this.
Revealing area. Revealing area.
Split B Default. For this one, you're going to jam yourself
Right
in
here.
this corner right here, just against the wall. Then aim at
Right here.
in between these 2 handlebars, just above. Go for a 2 bounce, max charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then for the second arrow, you're going to have to jump and aim
Right
right
here.
there, 1 bounce, 3 power.
Revealing area.
Together, it'll look like this.
Scanning ahead. Revealing area.
Fracture A Default, coming in from satellite side. You're going to line yourself up right here,
Right here.
in this corner, right next to the sandbox, bottom right. Then for the first arrow, you're going to line up the right
Right
diamond right there. 2 bounce, just a
Scanning
tap.
ahead.
Then for the second arrow, you're going to aim right in
Right here.
between that crevice. 1 bounce, jump tap.
Revealing area.
Together, it'll look like this.
Revealing area. Scanning ahead.
Fracture B Default. There aren't any good double shock darts, but there's this okay single. If you jam yourself in this corner here, right
Here.
next to heaven, and it's gonna land just about
Right
there.
here.
So for this, using your shock dart on the left mouse lineup, you're gonna line it up right on that bush there. So it's just a 2-bar. A bind default. For this one, you're gonna jam yourself in this corner right here. And then for the first arrow, line up the drone HUD line there just above that little window. Go for 2 power.
Revealing area.
Then for the second one, above this little lip, you're just gonna line the same thing up just for 1
Revealing
tap.
area.
Together, it'll look like this.
Scanning ahead. Revealing area.
Bind a
Right here.
triple. You're gonna take yourself down a mid, jam yourself up in this corner up here, up this little box. Then in between this little crevice right here on the leaf,
Revealing area.
you're gonna take the bar and line it up just like this, and just go for a 1 tap.
Scanning ahead.
Bind B Default. For this one, you're
Right
gonna go
here.
down B long, jam yourself in this corner next to the teleporter. Then for the first arrow, you're gonna line the bottom right HUD thing to the right of your ult, just under the shadow there, but above the little pattern on the door frame. So just there, with 2 power.
Revealing area.
Then for the second arrow, where the leaves have a little break there to the left of the 2 pink globs, you're just gonna tap.
Scanning ahead.
So together, it'll look like this.
Scanning ahead. Revealing area.
There are no good arrows for A, but on B
Right
default, if you jam yourself in this corner and aim to the 3rd brick from the right,
Right here.
just above this one, 1 bounce, max charge,
Scanning ahead.
it lands default, and just repeating that one again is faster than doing any other double shock dart. Icebox A Default. For this
Right
one,
here.
you're gonna run down here, take a left, then on the left corner right here, not the right, you're gonna jam yourself into the wall. Then for the first arrow, aim at
Right
this
here.
3rd dot from the right, or from the left, and put your right diamond right above it. Then 3
Shot
power,
down.
1 bounce. Then for the second arrow, you're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in between the 4th and the 5th, you're going to do 1 bounce, aim your crosshair right in between the 2 red dots. 1 bounce, 3 power, and together, it'll look like this.
Revealing area. Scanning ahead.
Ta-da! B Default
Right
shock.
here.
There aren't many good, like, double shocks for this one. There's an okay one,
Right here.
like, over here. If you line up in between these 2 barrels, then just aim up. You see this star? Aim up and a little to the left until you're about lined up there.
Scanning ahead.
Then 2 power. It lands right there, just about in the middle, which isn't great, but there's a better one if you are able to clear out CT and hide back there, and the last guy coming around is flank,
Right
and
here.
it's planted there. You, as long as you just hide, you can slowly peek this, and just aim at the farthest
here.
right of the yellow part of the box there.
Revealing area.
Max charge 1 bounce, and it lands right there. And you can just do 2 of those. A Haven Default.
Right here.
This is one of my favorite arrows. You go A long, stand in this corner here, and remember to crouch. Crouch, aim at the tip right here.
Right here.
2 power.
Scanning ahead.
Then get up, stop crouching, then aim at this light bulb here.
Revealing area.
So together, it'll look like this.
Revealing area. Scanning ahead. Right here.
B Haven Default. For this arrow, you're going to want to run all the way back here and line yourself up in this corner next to the vase, but not on the same level. Then you're going to want to aim up and
Right here.
there. You're going to want to line up your crosshair HUD just like this on that little corner. Then 1 bounce, 2 power.
Shock dart.
Then for the second arrow, you're going to want to aim right there, just on that little lip in between these 2 slabs. Aim right there. 1 bounce, tap. And together, it'll look like this.
Shock dart.
Finally, for
Right here.
C Haven Default, go to this corner here, and while crouching, aim up and in between just about these 2 leaves, aim about here, but so that the line on your right HUD is still adjacent to this wall. And then while crouching, do a 3 bar,
Scanning ahead.
or 3 power. Then, well, when you get up, aim just so the right line on the bar is right underneath this little jutting out part of the wood there. And go for 2 power.
Revealing area.
So, altogether, it looked like this. So while crouching, 3,
Scanning ahead. Scanning ahead.
Thank you for watching my video on showcasing every single reactionary shock dart in every single map of Valorant. If you want to, you can go click on one of these other videos if you want to see more Valorant funny moments or something else entirely. Thank you for watching.